Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, US Supersonics is hosting Men Foxes. Let me introduce you to the lineup of teams. Men Foxes. Number 2, the captain of the team, Damian Archer. Number 3, Artur Abramian. Number 4, Marka Abedian. Number 17, Rafael Safarian. Number 24, Artyom Tavakalyan. Number 30, Alexander Shaverdian. Number 32, Miki Avedian. Number 34, David Khachaturian. Number 35, Jack Fiedler. And number 44, Caleb Hunter. The head coach of the team is out of USA. And now, US Supersonics. Number 1, Garo Payaslia. Number 4, Harold Kozi. Number 5, the captain of the team, Brandon Kohler. Number 6, Simon Terzian. Number 8, Elijah Johnson. Number 9, Chris Donaldson. Number 11, Jamal McCoy. Number 14, Ronald Struthers. Number 15, Hovey Kelsey. The head coach of the team is Byron Ray. The game will be featured by the coach David Kilian, umpires David Panosian, Sarki Sarutunian, commissioner of the game Asa Santrosian. Begun.
And we are back to the Caucasus Basketball League, to the Christmas Cup, and Wagner City becoming the cup holder. We are back for the league, where tonight FOXES is matching up against US Supersonics, while FOXES have moved to the second spot of the league, as Wagner still leading at the first spot in the standings, while after getting the first 2 points of the game, Sonics get one more steal with Brandon Kohler splashing a three. The start of the game, so 30 seconds and 5-point lead for FOXES. FOXES in their lineup. Damien Archer, arka eden Caleb Hunter, David Kachadan, and Artyom Tavakalyan, while arka misses 3 shorts in the starting 5 for US Supersonics. It's Jamal McCoy, Brandon Kohler, Ovi Kulzi, Ronald Struthers, and Chris Donaldson, as Struthers makes another 2. After the first layup, this is his 4th point now. And so Sonics, to start the game, are rocking with a full court press as David Kachadan goes all the way, won't make the layup, and Arka's effort for taking the offensive board is negative. So they don't have a ball. Another possession will be on for US Supersonics, as Chris Donaldson will be the point guard for now. Leaves the ball to Kohler. The infinity set play does not yet work for Sonics. McCoy is on the 3-point line, calls Struthers for a screen. Pass goes right to Struthers. Kelsey will shoot, and his shot is blocked, so 0.9 seconds on the clock for the shot clock. With the possession of Sonics, they've got plenty time to just catch the ball and shoot. Struthers for a 3. Bang! Look at that! 10-0 run by Sonics to start the game. What a start by US Supersonics. And Ron Struthers has scored 7 points now as Tavakalyan makes the first 3 points for FOXES. Let's not forget, in the Cup's final game against Vahagni, Tavakalyan has scored 7 points to open the game, but then went on to score just 10 for the whole game, as Jamal McCoy makes a lefty floater. That was his first point. David, great pass to Arka, who reverses it in with the left hand. Nasset, McCoy finished a left-handed floater. Well, it's nothing to be surprised for, as he is a lefty. But when Arka does that, again, nothing to be surprised for, but it's not the dominant hand. Let's just be straight about that. Struthers, another drive. This one defending great by David. Ball goes to Caleb in the corner. Great game the other night as Hunter makes a lucky mid-range shot in his first try. While Elijah Johnson, the starter for the Cup game, is, not a Cup game, obviously, was playing for the Vinkalike, was starting there, is on the bench, while Caleb bangs it in from the 3-point line, and it's just a 2-point game. It is cut down to a single possession. Good pass to Brandon Kohler in the paint, who misses his mid-range shot short. Great pass. David smashes it. Goes in for a dunk and ties the score. So the happiness of Sonics having a 10-point lead against the second team in the standings didn't last very long, as in just 2 minutes, FOXES managed to score 12 and be right back in the game. McCoy gets squeezed from both of the sides as Caleb Hunter plays great defense, steals the ball. Archer will get it, and yet again goes back to Hunter. Obviously, he's going to make that easy shot under the basket. Kohler. Great defense by FOXES, but a jump ball is called. And with the help of the arrow on the commissioner's table, Sonics still have the ball. Donaldson is going on Archer. Hovig will shoot a mid-range shot, and he makes it. And believe me, Kilsey has become one of the better mid-range shooters of the league. So his teammates better pass the ball to him more. Long three by Archer. Air ball, terrible shot. Was not waiting for that, and it's really not that often when you see Damian Archer missing those kind of shots and missing this far off. As I said it a lot of times, I'll say it again. Damian Archer was one of the best shooters, if not the best, of the first A-League and the first Caucasus League. I don't know what happened to him this year. He's been missing a lot of free throws, a lot of mid-range shots from his favorite positions, where I seriously don't remember him missing any of those in the first year or the second. And I hope going on with the league, Archer will be able to find his rhythm finally, while Tavakaran makes another three, gets a 6 point, and gets a lead for Foxes for the first time in the game, as John Struthers goes up for a floater and makes it. Damian drives, great pass to Arca, and there is a foul call, which will go on Jamal McCoy. Both teams picking up one each personal fouls. As Brandon Collar, Mr. Motivator, kindness and the nicest guy, gathered everybody under the basket in their own paint and gave out some advices on what they will need to do to be able to get back in the game, while Arca misses the first free throw short. And the same thing about Arca, I was saying the same thing about Damian. He's got the same thing going on with him. Was not missing a lot of three-pointers, was not missing a lot of free throws. As he splits the pair, second one is good. 2 point lead for Foxes. McCoy. Guarded by Tavakalian. Great job, Jamal went all the way, missed it. What a rebound by Chris Donaldson. And even the presence of Big David didn't flinch him at all. So Archer gave out not a good pass. Ball was not stolen, and David somehow kept it alive. What a possession by Mad Foxes. 3 lucky passes in a row. Works out for them as they managed to score. Ronald, no good. Thought that he was fouled by Arca. I think that was the reason that he went up for that weird shot. And Damian Archer is throwing an alley, which is no good. Jamal goes up, and a foul is called, so McCoy will go to the line. Jamal McCoy has 2 points. A very rare occasion where somebody from Sonics has more points scored than Jamal McCoy, even at the start of the game. I'm sure he's going to go and score like 20-30 this game. That's what he usually does. But to start and have Ralph Struthers score 9 points is not so rare. I hope Ronald will have a match of the night tonight, as Jamal McCoy makes the first free throw, and the second one ties the game. No, it doesn't, as McCoy missed it. 1 point lead for Foxes. Archer puts his feet on gas. Another great pass to Tavakalian, who's making 3-pointers without missing tonight. It's 3 from 3 as Donaldson went up for a layup. No good. Brandon, another miss as Chris Donaldson tried to get another board surrounded by Fox's players. This one was unlucky. So the biggest lead in the game for Foxes is going on now. 4-point lead. Hunter on corner. Bang! He was open for the whole possession. Didn't receive a pass early. It doesn't even matter. as Archer steals the ball. Great defense. Goes all the way. Easy layup for Damien. Sonics are starting to fall apart. Not on offense. They scored 19 points in the first quarter. There is a lot of points, but they're falling apart in defense. Struthers, favorite floater, works for him. I think the floater shot in Caucasus Basketball League has to change to a Struthers shot. Caleb from the same spot, no good. David couldn't rebound. McCoy has it. What a pass. Kelsey's gonna score with the left hand as Big David was trying to play defense against Jamal McCoy, who was the point guard at that moment, and the team didn't see Kelsey open under the basket as Arca goes all the way, couldn't make the M1. And now the head coach of Supersonics, Byron Ray, is telling the guys that they need to pinch together whenever there is a drive going on. You don't need to defend on the three-point line. If somebody's driving, if you're on the weak side, you are the helper. You have to come and help. So Arca misses another free throw. And now Jamal is fouled by David. And that's the energy Sonics need right now from Jamal McCoy. Jack Fiddler is on the floor replacing Arca. As Avedjan with 6 points will go to get some well-deserved rest on the bench. McCoy made the first one. And the second one is good as well. Well, look at that. I didn't think that the full court press of Sonics is going to work on Foxes with Damian Archer and Caleb Hunter being on the floor. But it actually did a couple of times. They got steals and they got points off of that as the oop to David does not work. Misses the easy dunk. Struthers will go all the way. Nothing is called. Look at that. While Hachatan now will smash it home. He will not miss this one. So 6-point lead steal for Foxes. McCoy has the ball. Under a minute left for the first quarter. Struthers misses a free throw. And once again, Chris Donaldson is under the basket of Foxes. And he's fighting for the offensive rebound. What a pass from Fiedler. And no, I don't think this one was. It looked like a travel, but I don't think it was. I hope we'll watch the replay on this one. As the referees actually are used to calling a traveling whenever Hovig gets the ball under the basket. And I'm used to thinking that he's going to travel whenever he gets it, but I don't think this one was. I'll just be honest. Archer leaves the ball to Caleb in the corner. Hunter, what a three! 9-point lead. Again, the lead is going up and improving. Well, there's a 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And Jamal McCoy steps on the sideline, turns the ball over. Foxes will get the last shot opportunity with 18 seconds on the clock for the first quarter. Hunter. Boom! You give him that much space, he's going to elevate and dunk it on you. 2 seconds for Collar. Long three. Misses it short. And that is it. 11-point lead for Foxes. We're going into the second quarter. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. We're back for the second quarter. 11-point lead for Foxes against Sonics. Great pass to Jack Filler by Big David, who misses the layup. Donaldson drives on. Big David misses again. Caleb with a long rebound. Jack Filler was open for a second, didn't even think about shooting a three. As Damien Archer goes to his favorite spot and makes. And talked about Jack Filler, I saw right in my eyes flashed the moment where after Aston Motors' unbelievable three yesterday, giving the Fogness City a 3-point lead, Jack Filler came back and made such an important and a clutch three to tie the game. As Elijah Johnson, first touch and first turnover, travels the ball. Damian goes on Chris. Great defense, Donaldson. A high contested shot. Airballed by Damian. Struthers. Again, Chris is with the ball, guarded by Archer. He's trapped. Passes to Elijah. And he's got space now. Well, he's leaning away. Shot won't work. As Jack Filler was running to the opposite side. Caleb misses another layup. Look at that. Cannot blame him though. He's got 14 points. And Kelsey misses this mid-range shot. Didn't prove me right there. Jack is no good from the corner. 13-point game. Still nothing. We've got still 28 minutes to go in the game. As Donaldson turns the ball over, not a good pass to Struthers. As I was gonna say that Sonics are not giving a lot of passes to Struthers, who is the leading scorer for them with scoring 11 points. And right at that second that I was gonna say, he's subbed out of the game. Damian won't shoot a three, but goes for a layup and one. A high-flying shot by Damian Archer goes in. The foul will go on Hovik Kelsey, who's got his second personal. Both of the teams with just 3 personal fouls in the game. David has 2 and Kelsey has 2. Both of the big guys with 2 now. As Damien Archer makes 3 points the hard way, and Jamal McCoy is going to start the next possession for Sonics, and he's fouled yet again. It is not that easy to guard him whenever he's running on full speed on you. Obviously, most of the times, he's going to get fouled. While this foul goes on David Khachadyan, which is a really dangerous situation for all the Foxes, as David has picked up his 3rd personal foul. And Caleb Hunter is on the bench as well. So right now, Damien Archer has got a lot of job to do for his drives and his kick-out passes. Well, let's not forget, Artyom Tavakaran has made all 3 three-pointers that he's taken this game, scoring 9 points. Jamal is perfect from the line. Brandon was so close to stealing the ball there. Mika was the ball back to Damian. Great drive, not a good pass from Mika to Fiedler. The turnover for Foxes. Caller. McCoy is in the paint, turns and doesn't make. I think the most important component that Jamal McCoy has to work on, as Takala makes another one, fourth three-pointer of the game. And as I was saying, I think the most important component of this game that Jamal McCoy has to work on is the coordination. It's whenever he turns around for a shot, he's leaning to the side. I think he needs to jump more straight up than to the right or left. And one. Chris Donaldson goes. Foul will be on Alexander. As Arka is back, replacing Tavakalian. Donaldson for 3 points in a single possession. And Aaron Struthers finally is back. Even after being on the bench for a lot of minutes, he is still the leading scorer of the game. Not of the game, of the team, obviously. Caleb Hunter with 15 is leading. Fiddler, bang. 17-point lead. Dangerous situation for Sonics. Fiddler. Elijah goes for one, makes it. And I think that the absence of David doesn't amuse Foxes even a bit. Alexander. This is a three. McCoy with a high flank rebound. I think you heard his voice there after getting it. McCoy goes on Archer, kicks it out to Elijah. Johnson! Yet again, Sonics are playing with a full court press. Arka for a three. No good. Kelsey with a board. McCoy is running, yes. Of course, there is a foul when Jamal McCoy is running. So Caleb Hunter will be back. So Sonics, you better keep your eyes wide open. Caleb Hunter is on the floor. Braddon, bang! What an important shot by Collar. Cuts the lead down to single digits. Only a 9-point game. Mika is in the corner. No good. This one was shot long, and the ball will be awarded to Foxes with 14 on the shot clock. While Jamal McCoy is going to the bench. He's playing the first 15 minutes. Of course, he needs to get a breather for 2-3 minutes. Hunter, open, bang. Now see, Sonics are playing good defense. They are working their butts off, and it is really great to watch them hustle that much. But you cannot just work harder. You need to work smarter as well. Now on this last possession where Caleb Hunter got an open look from the three-point line, he was with the ball. Donaldson was on him. Then he passed it to the left side. Donaldson went to the left side, and then nobody from the weak side came to Caleb. Obviously, that's an open look. So if you're gonna play hard, you need to play smart. That's what I'm saying. As Chris Donaldson, after getting fouled, makes the first free throw. The second one makes it a 10-point game with 4:34 left, and he does make it. Yes, yet again, full court press. Johnson is on Caleb. Pass goes to Mika. Jack has it now. And resets on the possession for Foxes. Alexander drives on Kelsey. Good defense, Hovik. Arka has it still. And it goes to Foxes after Elijah Johnson strips it out of bounds. Foxes are playing with 4 fouls, so a bonus for 4 minutes for the remaining flag, let's just say, as Alexander is called for a traveling. So the three starters for Foxes, talking about Damian, Big David, and Tava Kalyan, are on the bench, which I think is giving Sonics a lot of opportunities to actually get back in the game. Struthers, after being on the bench and not touching the ball, misses, and look at that. An unfortunate call by the referee on Hovi Kilsey, who asked the big guy of the opposite team, David, gets his third personal foul, and in the second quarter, it is considered a foul trouble. So he needs to play very safe now. Jack steps on the sideline. A sub on Sonics. I think Kulzi will go. Yes, it will. Simon Terzian is back. I'm not back, is in for the first time. And now Ronald Struthers has got a lot of job to do with 4 small guys on the floor for Sonics. Struthers really has to play very safe. And after the missed layup attempt by Chris Donaldson, Struthers couldn't get the board. Honor. Mika is with it. Not gonna make. Donaldson has it, and yes, turns it right back. Jack for a 3 from the corner is good. 13-point lead for Foxes, where there's 3 minutes left in the first half. Ronald, another miss. I was so hoping that Struthers is going to go on a scoring shoot. As Brandon Kohler, a very smart foul. They had a couple of fouls to give before getting a bonus to Foxes, and Brandon Kohler fouls the way that the referees call it on the floor. So from the baseline, Foxes will play as Artur Abramian, who checks in for the first time, replacing Jack Fiddler, is going to be inbounding the ball, and Mika has it in the paint now, guarded by McCoy. And a good shot. Rebound Struthers. McCoy, look at that drive. Misses the layup though, and yes, a foul is called on Arkham, which leads to Jamal McCoy going to the foul shot line. And a timeout is called by Sonics. We'll be back in a minute.
Oh, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature. So right back from the timeout, Jamal McCoy is on the free throw line, and he makes the first one.
cutting the lead down to 12, 41. And there's 2 minutes and 25 to go in the second quarter. Let's not forget, both of the big guys of the teams are with 3 fouls, and both of them are on the bench. While McCoy is not good on his second try. Splits the pair. Jamal has got 8 points, 3 points short from the team's leading scorer, Struthers, who's got 11. Caleb. One shoot. Has the move. Alexander kicks it out to Arca. And Brandon Collar commits for a foul. And the foul meets another reset in a possession. Both of the teams having bonus now for the 2 minutes. Arca, long 3, missed short. McCoy kicks it out to Struthers. Brandon is open, and his shot is no good. Hunter drives and misses. Look at that unlucky shot. But he will get his own board and one, I guess, and one? No. I don't know why. I don't understand officiating that well now. I was officiating in my life for like 4 or 5 years. Not quite sure. But believe me, the rules change daily, not even monthly. I don't know if you heard about the Armenian hero from Epes, the David of Sassoon, which there the hero actually is raising up by days, but by minutes. That's the official FIBA rule changes. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. I hope many of you does. So yeah, 2-point lead. I'm sorry. Both of free throws made by Caleb Hunter. 14-point lead, 55-41. Minute 20 left. Donaldson gives the ball to Ronald. Still, Chris has it. Elijah is opening the corner. Finally, the ball went to his side, but it went out of bounds. It seems like it was tipped out of bounds by Foxes. So there's 6 seconds on the shot clock, and Brandon Collar was letting everybody know about that. Hunter is fouled by Jamal, and he will be on the line to shoot 2 more. First one is good. Caleb has got 21 points already. And the second one works as well. Terzian leaves it to Johnson. A leaning 3. No good, and once again, after playing good defense and good offense for some time of the clock, Sonics are doing the same thing they do most of the games. They are down 16 points in the end of the first half. Now, just write down what I will say right now. Sonics will come back after the first half, and I'm not gonna say make a comeback, but be close to making one, or even make it. But just know that. And then right after that, they'll just blow it. Just write it down. That's not what I want. That's not what I hope. I hope completely the opposite, but that's what they always do. Alexander won't make a 3. McCoy grabs the board. What a handle. But right after that, loses the ball, turns it over, and the last 12.2 seconds of the playing time is going to go to Foxes. Caleb is with the ball with 3 seconds. Step back. Bang! What a finish to the first half. 19-point lead for Foxes. Caleb went on to score the 25 points, and we will be back after 15 minutes of the halftime break. And we're back in the second half. Foxes and US Supersonics matchup. Remember what I said in the ending of the third quarter? Sonics is going to get really close to getting the lead or coming back in the beginning of the third quarter, but that is not going to last. And I'm saying it with the analytics of it being very often. So to the start, Sonics have Damien, Arka, Artyom, David, and Caleb. As Tavakaryan misses his first three-pointer of the game and gets his own board back. Arka. Damien is open, will shoot a mid-range shot, no good. And in the starting lineup for Sonics, it's McCoy, Harut Kulzi, Brandon, Chris, and Struthers. McCoy gives it to Johnson. I think Jamal's gonna shoot it. Yeah. Just by the way he stands, you can see that he's gonna shoot. I have no clue how Tavakaryan didn't think about him shooting. It was so obvious there. And Caleb is starting to dance. Decides to pass the ball. Damien and one. What a shot. Donaldson is on the other way. There's the ball to Struthers. Chris misses. And Jamal with his strike, couldn't guess. So Harut with a very lucky shot made it. David, great pass to Tavakaryan. The lefty layup goes for him. And there's a great shot by Collar. Lead is slowly going down. It's a 15-point game now. And after Donaldson falls on the floor, Damien goes on to make it. Make 2 points and have a double-digit score with 11 points scored. Great defense by Damien. Donaldson manages to still keep the ball as the bank shot of Jamal won't work. Not a good pass by David to Caleb. Struthers caught it. Out. No good. Donaldson the board. And a foul is called. Was not waiting for that call, but yes, he did. And yet again, 13 seconds possession for Sonics on Fox's baseline as Damien steals the ball. He goes all the way to make one. Struthers, 43. Missed short. Big David lost the control of the ball, but was able to make it. So after the steal, Foxes, Archer puts it up and in after Caleb Hunter's miss. Harut, he's open once again. Bang! Look at that. The player who you don't wait from to shoot a three and make it does what everybody thinks he wants. Archer drives on Donaldson. He is fouled and will go to the line. Damian makes the first one with a lucky roll, and during the halftime break, there's been a conspiracy going on about what I said in the end of the second quarter about the Davidov Sassoon, who I don't know how to say his name properly in English. I'll just be honest about that. And I have no clue how the epos is called in English. I'll just say it in Armenian. It's epos, but I have no clue how to say it in English. So the paradox of me saying those things made the crew of the league very interested about how to practically say right. So just anybody who knows the right answer, just leave it in the comments. I will ask the director to publish it in our Instagram. And that's it. Let's just talk about the game a bit. With a 20-point lead. With a 20-point lead, Damian Archer is fouled and is going to the line. Makes another free throw. Archer's got 18 points. And he makes the second one. The Sonics are playing with 4 fouls. And there's a bonus, obviously, for Foxes for the remaining 5 and 30 minutes. Archer misses the third free throw. Collar is no good from 3. Hunter. Arka is waiting in the corner, but Artyom will get it. Another make by Tavakalian. 17 points scored by Artyom. He's only 2 short from Damian. Both of them are a lot short from Caleb Hunter, who's got 27 points, and Chris Donaldson's ball is stripped out of bounds. He will still keep the possession for Foxes, but there's a 3-man sub on Fox's side with Jack, Alexander, and Emika coming back. David, Caleb, and Tavakalian will go to the bench. Struthers, no good. Great defense. Fielder steals the ball from Damian. And Jamal McCoy is fouled. He thinks that it's an unsportsmanlike foul, but believe me with Jamal, it's not. As when you are with the ball and you are on the floor, a lot of things may defer to you differently. Because maybe at this time Jamal thought it's an unsportsmanlike foul because he thought the foul was hard or there was no intention to play the ball. But when you're on the sideline and you're watching the game, you see everything more clear. As McCoy makes the first free throw. 24-point lead for Foxes. So not even happened what I was saying, that Sonics is going to start the quarter really strong and be close to making a comeback. They couldn't do it. Archer, great defense. Kelsey, 2 steals from Damian Archer in a row by Sonics. And now McCoy loses the control of the ball. Archer is upset, obviously, after turning the ball over twice in a row. But they managed to get another 2 points. Collar goes up for one, no good. And look at that, Jamal falls to the ground. He will have 2 shots from the line. And right after the head coach of Foxes, seeing that Archer is getting upset, he subs him out and leaves only one player from the starting lineup on the floor, which is Arkavadia. Jamal is good from the line. With splitting a pair, Mika, great fake pass. Ball is skipped to Mika, right again in the corner. Arca has it, and he's gonna miss it. While McCoy didn't notice Brandon Collar yet, but he goes all the way. One more foul. Once again, Jamal will be on the line. Another make from the line for McCoy. As I was saying, Jamal is the leading scorer now for his team, of course, scoring 15 points. And he's got his 16th. 22-point game. Abramian calls for a screen. And Alexander is fouled by McCoy. And Jamal McCoy was asking for a replay, which they gave to him. And I mean, from an angle from where nobody could make a right decision. So yeah, both free throws are good by Alexander. Rafael Safaran replaces Arca, and now officially no one from the starting 5 of Foxes is on the floor. All 5 of the players on the floor right now are coming off the bench. Ball goes to the corner. Harold, another 3, another make. Now this is a game for Kulzi where he may be able to prove to the head coach that he has got the opportunity to be on the floor for more time. Elijah drives, kicks it to Brandon. Another make by Jamal McCoy with a floater. We're down from 20s to 10s. Arthur with crazy handles. Alexander will shoot. Air balls, and it is Sonic's ball.
Roll it, Eli. Roll it, roll it. Roll it.
So after rolling the ball, Jamal is saving time, but it is stolen by Mika, and an unsportsmanlike foul is called on Jamal McCoy. What an unlucky play this is, huh? What an unlucky play. Right at that second, the head coach subs him out, puts Chris Donaldson back on the floor. Mika's first try is good. And with the second one, if he makes it, of course, he'll be able to get back the 20-point lead. Oh, air ball from the free throw line. Great give and go by Jack Fiedler. Once again, a foul call. We've been hearing a lot of calls tonight. So 6, 10, and now 11, 12, 14, and 15 fouls for US Supersonics. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13 for Foxes. So 28 personal fouls have been called in this game. While Mika couldn't make it 20, Jack could. He made the first one. And he makes the second. So 21 actually. Chris goes on just practically everybody, but couldn't make the M1. This is not the most interesting game to watch because of the so many foul calls and because of the big lead. But believe me, it's not over yet. If Sonics can manage to play better defense and score more, they'll be right back in the game. But there's the question, will they be able to do that? As Donaldson misses the second one, with splitting the pair. And another foul. Yet again, another foul. The lead is still on 20. Elijah spins on Rafael and makes the lay-in. Brandon steals the ball. Ball goes to Downton, who's gonna shoot a three. Bang! 15-point game. So Foxes are rocking again with their full court press. Great pass from Alexander to Mika, who misses a easy layup. Struthers, boom! Just like that, it is a 13-point game. What was I saying? It's not over yet. Fiedler. It's a ball screen for Abramian. Mikia. Alexander has got 3 seconds on the clock. Goes all the way, misses. Donaldson with a board. And Donaldson, after losing the control of the ball, gets it back and makes another two. 11-point game. Rafael, right back to Alexander. The ball was stripped from behind by Kulzi, but his teammates couldn't keep it alive. Blocked by Round Struthers on Mikia.
Hey, you just called me for that. Hey, now. You just called me for that.
Avedian leaves the ball to Abramian on three. Arthur misses. And once again, Donaldson is gonna shoot.
Come on.
He's no good. Rafael. Not a good pass, and yet again, after trying to get a steal, Elijah Johnson just leaves it out of bounds. Abramian 3 on the shot clock. Arthur needs to shoot. Does a long one, and it is an air ball. 15 seconds on the clock for you Supersonics to try and get more scores. Ronald, no good. Harold rebounds, and that's it. Elijah couldn't put it back. 11-point lead for Sonics. We will be back in a couple of minutes. The ball is back for the last 10 minutes of the Sonics and Foxes matchup. Right after coming back on the floor, Damien Archer makes the first mid-range shot. And after seeing that Sonics can actually manage to come back, the head coach Ruth put his starting lineup back on the floor. So Arka, Artyom, Damien, Caleb, and David are back. Archer crosses and makes it. Brandon. This is short. And just as I said in the beginning of the game, the problem of Sonics being down in the score is not their scoring, it's their defense. They've scored 76 points in 3 quarters. It's more than enough. But giving up 91 points in 30 minutes of playing time is not good enough. Caleb Hunter is not even going to dunk. He just lays it in easily as Damien Archer was ready to shoot from the corner. Didn't receive a pass. It doesn't even matter as a 100% shot went up as Jamal McCoy misses another 3. The Sonics are starting with couple of misses. Caleb another make. 31 points scored by Caleb Hunter. And it is a turnover for Ronald Struthers. Great pass to Arka by Damien, who seems like came back on the floor wearing goggles. Struthers, good pass to Brandon. This is going to be another miss. So from the 45 angle of the left side, Sonics have missed 4 three-pointers in a row in this quarter. So there's the 100-point line mark for Foxes. Donaldson missed one. And after coming back and making it an 11-point game, just like that, Foxes are back, and they have a 26-point lead. We'll be back after Sonics timeout.
They got back on the court. We set it up. Yeah, no, we wasn't. We weren't moving around. Well, we got to play. We got to play, man. No matter who in the game, we got to play the same way. Put our heads down. Fuck.
Timeout is over for Sonics. Donaldson has the ball stolen from him. Are you ready? No, nobody's ready. Damien Archer doesn't want to have fun, but he has his fun. Didn't alley to anyone, but just got easy 2 points. McCoy misses the lay-in, couldn't get his own board. Hunter drives. He has a lot of people in the other corner. Tavakalian for a board. Arca makes it 30-point lead for Foxes. They've scored 19 points in just 3 minutes of playing time, as opposed to US Supersonics' 0 points. There's a sub on Sonics. Elijah Johnson is back. Chris Donaldson will go. As McCoy makes the first one. Enemy second.
You got it right back, run the one.
Great defense by Brandon. He stole the ball. Johnson will shoot a mid-range shot. Unlucky. And now Tavakalan will throw it home. McCoy has it guarded by Ajam. Guarded. I don't know why I say it like that. Collar. I don't think Caleb Hunter thought that Brandon is going to go for that kind of layup. That's why he got an easy one like that. David is open in the corner. Will pass it to Tavakalian. Bang, bang. 25 points scored by Artyom in this game. So Damian 27, Tavakalian 25, and Caleb 31 points. Got his own stolen ball. And he made 2 points. I'm talking about Jamal McCoy. He's got 22. Arca's got another 2. McCoy. Great drive and another make by Jamal.
Come on, man.
I just imagine what Jamal McCoy would have been with players who have his same playing style as Elijah Johnson goes and throws it one down. Caleb spins and makes, look at that fake by Caleb Under. After the game being not actually aggressive, but being called for a lot of fouls, the fourth quarter does not have that many, and again Damian Archer is having a lot of fun, making another 2 points. Harold misses this one. Brandon with a board. Stolen right back by Hunter. Tavakalian. Ball goes to Alexander. Arca is still on the free throw line. Well, actually in the paint right now. To maybe fight for a rebound or get a pass. Didn't get a pass. But Terzian will, and he misses the open layup. Blows it. Archer goes on 2 guys from Sonics. Makes another 2. Only 2 short from Caleb Hunter's scoring leader spot. McCoy tries on Artyom, and he's fouled by Tavakalian. Just the second team foul in the fourth quarter, while Damian Archer with Tavakalian are going to the bench. And yet again, for the last 3 and some minutes left in the game, the head coach of FOXES decides to put the bench players back in the game. Jamal spins and makes an end one. I'm shutting up right now for you to listen to what Jamal McCoy is saying. What a player, what a motivation. Still, the lead is 30 points for FOXES. Arthur went all the way and made the lay-in.
Yeah.
And once again, Jamal McCoy didn't get an end one this time, but he's got 2 foul shot opportunities. And it's got the pair this time. And Mika travels the ball after putting Elijah Johnson on a fake. Well, the fake is not completely fully when you don't score. Oh, what a circus shot by Elijah Johnson. Mika will get 2. 93-1-2-3. That's McCoy. Loses in control of the ball. And it goes out of bounds. Arthur. Ball goes to Alexander, not a Jack. Rafael for a three. Misses. McCoy. And he's fouled once again. So Mika is getting his 5th personal foul. Will not see much of him more in this game. He will be on the bench. Tavakalian is back. And Jamal misses the first one. Couldn't actually cut the lead down from 30 points. We're still there. Well, I mean, nothing is left in this game. Obviously, Foxes are the winners. But I think there's a milestone for Sonics to reach, at least get 100 points in a game. Alexander misses from the corner. McCoy goes all the way, and once again, foul. No M1, but he will shoot 2. This time he does make the first one. Well, actually, the last 2 ones, I'm talking about the free throws of McCoy, were kind of unlucky. But this time, he's got both of them. Arthur airballs a floater. Kelsey has it. Ball goes to Struthers, who's gonna shoot a 3. No good. Rebound Alexander. And Rafael misses as well. Kelsey puts Arthur on skates and makes the mid-range shot. Look at that. 3 points left for US Supersonics to get the 100 points. Arthur, what a great pass to Alexander, who makes the layup. And now Elijah Johnson's gonna make one too. Arut, another steal. Only one shot, a good shot, is separating Sonics and the 100-point line, which they finally make, with Jamal McCoy tying up with Caleb Hunter on the 33 points with being a scoring leader. Jack Fiddler is gonna shoot a 3, makes it. This, I think, were the last points for Foxes. And now Jamal McCoy, 360, didn't make. Now Jack Fiddler is not going to pass to anybody. That's the fair play and the unwritten rule of basketball. Don't shoot when you're winning with a lot of points. So a 27-point win for Matt Foxes against US Supersonics. Great game for Foxes. Not a hard one. And there was a time where Sonics could actually be able to get back in the score, but that was only when the bench of Foxes was on the floor. When the starters came back, everything was over. Caleb Hunter with 33 and Damien Archer with 31 points helped the team to get 128 points. And this is it. This was Albert with you as always. Love basketball, and he will love you back. Peace.